Good evening, everyone. If this is the first time you have come across my content, my name is Anastasia Georgouli. I help women who feel they have lost themselves after difficult life experiences, rebuild their confidence, grow a personal brand, and create a new source of income without pressure and without needing to be marketing experts. But today, I don't want to talk about business. I want to talk about something that comes before all of that. That moment when you realize you don't just want to survive anymore. For many years, I believed that if I healed enough, read one more book, had one more therapy session, or understood myself a little better, eventually I'd finally feel safe. And yes, therapy helped me. It taught me how to recognize my emotions. It taught me how to set healthy boundaries. It taught me how to breathe again. But at the end of the month, the fear always came back. Why? Because therapy didn't pay the bills. And when you don't feel financially secure, your nervous system keeps acting as if you are still in danger. That's when I realized something that completely changed my life. Emotional safety and financial independence aren't two separate journeys. They are the same journey. I didn't wake up one morning and suddenly became an entrepreneur. I started with something incredibly small. I didn't have an audience. I wasn't confident. I didn't know how to sell. I knew nothing about marketing. The only thing I did was learn one small skill, then another, week by week, little by little. And somewhere along the way, I realized that your whole life doesn't have to change overnight. You just need one small piece of evidence that you can do it. The first message, the first post, the first comment, the first £10 you earn. That doesn't just change your bank account. It changes the way you see yourself. I still remember the first time I realized that something I had created had value for someone else. It wasn't a huge amount of money, but to me, it meant everything. Because in that moment, I wasn't just earning money, I was buying hope. I told myself, maybe I can do this. And that maybe I can slowly became I probably can. And eventually, I am doing it. That's exactly why I never tell women to start with the hardest step. Start with the easiest one, the safest one, the one with the least resistance. That's why today I recommend starting with SMGBX Style. It's a very affordable membership, just £10 a month. You don't need to invest hundreds of pounds on day one. You start by learning how to create content, gradually build your personal brand, and develop your first digital skills with very little risk. Then, when you genuinely feel ready to take the next step, you can move on to SMGB Academy and later to BTC mentorship. You don't have to take every step today. You only have to take the first one. If anything I have shared today resonated with you, comment rebuild below or send me a private message. I will show you where you can begin without pressure and without feeling like you need to have everything figured out from the start. And before we finish, I want to remind you of one more thing. All of these live sessions are gradually being uploaded to my YouTube channel so that you can come back and watch them whenever you need them. If you think this message could help someone else, I would love to ask one small favor. Share this live or one of my videos with someone who may need to hear today that there is another way forward. And if you haven't already, follow me here and subscribe on YouTube. Every week, I share practical, realistic steps to help you rebuild not only your confidence, but also your ability to create a life with more freedom, more peace, and more choices. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I truly appreciate you being here. I'll see you very soon in the next live.